So today we're gonna do problem solving and we're gonna investigate. We want to know, should we estimate or should we use the exact answer? And this is different from what we've been doing the past 2 lessons. So let's go ahead and learn the strategy, okay? To learn the strategy, let's read this question here. Would somebody like to read? Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you. Yeah, Haida.
Mr. Strainer needs to purge a classroom response clicker and a new calculator. A clicker costs $31.99 and a calculator costs $11.75. About how much money will it cost to buy both?
Okay, so there's a teacher and she needs to buy a new clicker and a new calculator. So what are they telling us about the problem? What do we know? Go ahead.
You know that there's $31.99?
Yeah, so the clicker costs $31.99. I'm going to underline that. And what else do we know?
We know that Mr. Strainer needs to buy a clicker for $31.99 and a calculator for $11.75.
Good. So we know the cost of the calculator also. And what are they asking us to do?
To find how many he have to give.
How much for both of them, right? They're asking us how much is it going to cost to buy both, okay? And I'm going to underline both. So let's go ahead. Now that we kind of have an idea in our head, let's unpack the problem. Let's follow the steps. So number 1 says understand. What facts do you know? Hey, look, we just did that. We said Mrs. Trainer needs to buy a clicker for $31.99 and a calculator for $11.75. So what do we need to find out? About how much it will, what? Here we need to find out about how much it will cost. That's what we had said earlier. How much it's going to cost to buy a clicker and a calculator. Okay, so let's make a plan. Okay. Well, I think we can estimate the cost of the clicker and the calculator. So let's see if my estimate fits in here. I think it's going to go on top of my words. Yeah, it does. Okay, so we're going to estimate the cost of the clicker and the calculator. So let's solve. Okay, round the cost of the clicker to the nearest whole dollar. Okay. So let me get my pencil again. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and round to the nearest whole dollar. So here I'm going to round my ones place. So my $31.99 would turn into what? Does anyone want to try? My 9 tells me $32, yeah. So if I round, I know my clicker is going to be around $32. What about my calculator? I can round
$12?
Yeah. Why did you say 32 and 12, Melanie? Can you explain that to us?
Yeah, because for the 32, because the 9's bigger than the 5.
Yeah, it's greater than 5.
More.
So it's saying add one more. So that 1 turns into a 2. So we get $32. And here?
The 7 is bigger than 5, so I had to add one more.
Yeah, so it turns into a 12. Okay, so next, to add, we need to add to find the estimate of the total cost. So let's go ahead and add 32 plus 12. Let's see what that gives us. 32 plus 12.
Equals 34. 44.
Yeah, so she's going to spend around $44. So Miss Trainer will need to spend about $44 for the 2 items. Now, let's check. Is my answer reasonable? Okay. Another way we could do is rounding to the nearest 10. Okay. If we would have rounded to the nearest 10, we would have said, well, this one tells a 3 to stay the same, and we would just turn it into a 30, and the 11.75 would have been closer to a 10. So if we would have done that, we would have gotten 30 plus 10 is 40. So yes, look, our answers are pretty close together, right? 44 is about 40. It's about the same. Okay, and that is what we are doing today. Pretty easy once we unpack it, right? Take it step by step. Oh, I like the thumbs up. Thank you.